Okay, I just spent about the last 40 minutes or so shuffling bikes around forwards, backwards, looking at it. This is what I came up with. It's probably the best bet as far as getting both of them on the trailer at the same time. You can see we're still going to have plenty of room here. So all I really need to do is build a couple of stoppers off of here. Piece of cake. What I'm thinking is get some angle iron that matches this 2x2 that the trailer's made out of. I think what I'm going to do is come off of here at a 45 all the way up to back here somewhere. So I'll come off of here straight up and run a piece across for a stop, and then I'm going to come off of here straight out, or maybe even bring this up. I think I'm just going to bring this straight across and 45 this and run a bar across the back. So I'm thinking come off of here somewhere, I don't know, somewhere around the 2 foot mark. Come out at an angle and then straight over. So let me start with 2 feet. We'll get some angle iron and see how that looks. So I kind of just threw this together pretty quick. I think that's kind of my plan. Come up to there. And then I'll go straight across there. Yeah. Well, that's what I come up with. It's pretty easy. Pretty easy plan. So you can see the floor here. This is rotten. My quick makeshift ramps, and you can see the pieces I put here on the front. So my next project, the floor off. I want to make this a 45. This will hit the truck. His truck has a regular hitch, so it has quite a bit more clearance, but this will touch the tailgate. So I'm going to go ahead and 45 this. Get this welded up. I need to cut this front strip. Ow, that was smart. Right in the finger. So anyway, I need to cut this strip off. There's a couple welds where this piece is welded in to hold the floor down. I'm going to get that out. Get all the floor pulled off of it. Which might mean having to take this rear piece off here, which mounts the gate. So I may end up having to take the gate off and fix this, depending on if there's enough room under there for the material that we're going to use, which might just end up being like 2x6s. I'm not sure. The other thing is also if I have to move this piece up for a thicker piece of wood, it's going to change these latches. But these latches here, because these four-wheelers fit so tight on the trailer, this one's actually got a little more room, but the 700 practically rubs the rails on both sides. So this is kind of an interference with the tire anyways, and I think I'm actually going to have to do that. So I'm going to end up redoing these. We're going to end up doing a little bit of work on this thing. So let me get this four-wheeler off of here. Alright, I'll clear it off. Ow, man, that's the second time. That hurt. Alright. So oh yeah, she rotten. I guess it's tucked under there and then swelled up a bit, it looks like. A four-wheeler started to fall through it right there. Well, I guess I just gotta rip it apart. Alright, we got it all cleaned up finally. Wasn't too bad. The wood came right off. You can see this took a little bit to get ground off. Cut all the screws off. And now I'm looking at this gate, and it looks like I'm gonna have to take the gate off. So my idea here is to raise this bar up to where a 2x4 will fit in there. 2x4, 2x6, 2x10, whatever you want to put in there. If it's this size, it'll be easy. Like, you can just go to Home Depot and buy 2x4s or 2x6s. You can go to specialty lumber places and get, different quality wood or whatever. What I'm saying is it'll be easy to replace if this will just accommodate 1.5 inches, which is 2x4. So I figured out 13 2x4s with a little bit of a gap in between should be about perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this piece cut off, get the gate off. I'll go ahead and cut these latches off because I'm gonna fix those, and go ahead and get the lights off. Yeah, so a little weld there, a couple little tacks there. That's all that was holding that whole thing on. Well, I thought it was me. I thought I welded the gate on crooked for a second, but as you can see how far out of square we are. Better. That's within reason. Alright, we're looking way better now. Quite a bit straighter. Not perfect, but we're not going for perfection. We're going for functioning. So now we can get 2x4s right in there. And my new plan is just to recycle this. I'm going to drill a hole right here through the back of through this back piece of angle iron right in the corner, and I want to try and get this piece up in that corner as tight as I can. And I'm going to make it, I'll go ahead and recycle this piece here, and I'm going to do it this way instead. So I cut these little pieces. These are going to go up in here like this. Just like that. Super nice now, and it's all going to stay out of the way of the tires. No issues there. Okay, well, I missed part of this. Well, I missed recording all this because my phone lately has been doing this weird thing where it I push record and then something happens and the app freezes up and does weird stuff and closes, and I don't realize it. And I build a whole corner and don't know that I didn't record it. So anyways, I went ahead and got it welded up. Came out pretty good. I'm gonna scrape this down here a little bit more, and then I have this this rust treatment spray I'm gonna hit all those bad areas with. And one of these fenders, yeah, see this too, I noticed this yesterday. That fender's broken loose. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tack them. I don't think that one's welded either, but I'm going to go ahead and tack that, so if you wanted to, you could stand on it. So yeah, I'm going to clean this up a little bit more, hit it with that spray just to kill the rust. I'm not the greatest welder in the world, but I'll touch those with the grinder and shoot a little paint on that so it doesn't rust. And then I can get all these boards put in to be ready to go.
Alright everybody, let's see where we're at on this trailer. I started feeling like crap yesterday and did not film putting the wood in. Not much to it. It's laying the 2x4s in. But today I got to finish. I got to put this front rail in and put the lights on. This thing's done. These two end boards, I had to take my sander to them slightly to get them to go in. I'm going to put this across the boards like this. I'm going to center it. And I'm going to put 3 bolts in it. Maybe 4. And I'm going to bolt it and clamp this down instead of welding it in. That way, down the road, since we just used, 2x4s from Home Depot, when these boards warp and rot and whatever, it'll take years. They'll be able to unbolt this piece and unscrew them and go get new wood. It'll be that easy. Alright, I got my angle iron. I got it pre-drilled with a pilot. I got the screws located. So what I'm going to do, I've got it clamped in where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and drill these pilot holes all the way through. Slowly step these up to the 3/8. And then I'll take this piece. I have to enlarge a little bit. I'm using carriage bolts. So I'll put a little bit larger than 3/8 hole there. That way the square part will pull down into the metal. That'll work out a whole lot better. Alright, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'll be able to get it under right next to this one and go under these. So I'm going to go ahead and string this onto the back and get these lights done. Ran it up over each one of these. Got play everywhere. It'll be nice. Should last a long time. Best part about it, it'll be easy to fix if anything goes wrong. I might have to get me a set of these for the boat trailer. These are actually submersible, completely sealed LED units. Kind of nice. Normally this white wire is your ground. It's always white as a ground on the trailer. I'm going to put it to black, mostly because I'm going to... they didn't leave much length of wire. Plus, this wire's kind of light duty because it's all LEDs, so everything's like just super small. I'm going to use this ground as more of the structure of the harness, more or less. That way it's not getting pulled on these wires. I don't want it to pull on these light duty wires. So I'm going to wire this heavy duty ground in. You can see that will fit inside there. Back that up some. That'll fit. That'll fit in there, so it has something to bite onto. Alright. I'll see if this is pulled. There's still some slack now. It's not too bad for being on a bumper. Well, mission accomplished.